Isn't that amazing? Check that out. Man. Hey, there's Darren. It is day, I don't even remember. Uh, sorry. I think I'm in day 18. No, duh, it's the 18th. Day 18. So I took a ride in my car and I was thinking about this and I thought this is a lesson. So, what belief or beliefs are you operating on? What belief or beliefs are you operating on? I'm going to encourage you to check your beliefs. So I am thrilled. It's gorgeous weather here. It was 70 degrees in Las Vegas yesterday. But here's why I'm thrilled. Look, I'm going to be transparent. It's been a tough year financially. Like, I used to, speak all the time. I do really well, get stage time members, all was good. Well, this year was obviously really challenging. Well, over a year ago, I had a problem with my convertible roof and it was bucking before it would go in, and I was a little concerned, but I was more concerned with how expensive it would be to fix the roof. And so, because of the craziness and finances being hyper tight, I was like, that's it. I can't risk it. So I've kept my top up for like a year and a half. I didn't bring the top down because I was afraid it was gonna, I'm gonna try. I'm trying never to put more money on my credit cards, even if it bothers me. Unless I have no choice, I'm not putting anything on here. Yes, Kathy, you found the button. It works, Kathy. Hey, Kathy. So for a year and a half, I didn't put my top down. So I have an older car. I love my little car. Love, love, love it. It's still a standard. Amanda Mae Gray. Hey there. Thanks for the thumbs up. So I didn't put it up. Well, anyway, I had to bring it in to get something else fixed. And I said, hey, by the way, would you just look at the roof so I would know how much I got to budget in order to get it fixed? And look, I'm a believer. I've been praying on it too. And when I picked up my car from the dealership on Friday, they said there's nothing wrong with your roof. Thank you, God, for fixing it. Maybe it was my belief. I don't know. But I have my suspicions. But either way, for a year, I've been operating on a false belief. Or God fixed it. You choose. But I'm asking you to check yourself. Sunday was gorgeous out. I was just driving around looking for errands to run because it was like having a whole new car again, and it was there all the time. It was there all the time. Eden Capsudo, how are you, my friend? I was listening to my God music thanks to you. Thanks for you teaching me and enlightening me, ironically, on cool pop Christian rock music, which I wasn't even aware of before you, Eden. So another unbeknownst belief. Hey, Edward Young. So I've driven around for a year and a half with my top up because I didn't want to have to pay to fix it. And there was nothing wrong with it. It was my false belief. So I thought, what a cool lesson out here this afternoon. The sun's just going down, but man, the sky looks amazing here in Las Vegas. So what false beliefs or what beliefs do you need to double check? Because maybe you're operating on a false belief. Maybe you should test it again. So, by the way, if you noticed, it's not 8:17 a.m. I'm gonna try to do those at 8:17. Always go topless. Well, it's different for me than you, Kathy, but thank you. But Kathy used to have a convertible as well. So I thought it was a great real life lesson as a false belief I was operating on. How about you? Check yours. So I'm going to let go of the 8:17. I'm going to shoot for the morning, but I'm not going to give myself the stress as long as I get a video done every day. So thank you, Amanda Mae Gray. Appreciate it. Hey, Kathy or Amanda, do you want to come on? Because you guys have been doing this. I would love to have one of you join me, or both of you join me, and just talk about the challenge. So press the button if either of you are game for Kathy wants to be in video. All right, approve. Adding. Amanda Mae, do yours again. There you are.
Oh
Oh, I got
my
to move over here.
God.
Hey, Kathy.
Wow. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Look, you did it. All right, I got to
Oh my
move my
God.
phone. Move my phone a little bit. So, Kathy, I'm sorry
Yes.
if my head is big. I can't put it for. All right.
There we go.
So, Kathy, let's talk about this.
Yes.
So, Amanda May is coming.
Okay, good.
All right, come on, Amanda May. Oops. I got to remember where my lens is. So, Kathy, let's talk about this. Talk
Yeah.
about the challenge. How has it been for you? What's the feeling? Is it helping? Just tell me what's going on for you, because you started the same day I did, which
Yes.
I'm so proud of you for that.
Yeah, it's great. I would say that it has helped me reconnect with people that I haven't connected with or haven't seen or talked to for some forever. So that's been really cool. You know, you definitely know when your stories hit, a nerve and when they don't. Because the ones that do, that people are like have reached out to me and just said, "Oh, I remember that day," or "I've had that same problem, I've had that same challenge. Thanks for sharing." And it's interesting because it's been people from all facets of my life, like even at church, because I spend a lot
Mm,
of time at church, as you know. I've had people there like, "Oh my gosh, you're on video every day. It's almost like you're famous," but they appreciate the stories and they tell me, "Oh, I really appreciate what you said."
mm,
It's not every day, but it really helps you kind of connect with the stories that matter. And I think I even posted that on one of the new people's um, videos, is that it just, Ellie, I said, just go on your Facebook page, because you're going to know then which stories work, which stories don't, which stories connect and create emotional connection, and
mm.
which don't. And I have a project I'm working on, and I think I shared this with you. One of the women that called me about my getting fired story is in HR, and I asked her if she'd be willing to talk to me about this project I'm working on, and she's like, "I'd absolutely love to." So, and I would have never talked to her if it wasn't for that video and that story. So, yeah,
Sweet.
yeah,
Sweet. All right. And you said something to me. You and I were chatting just a few minutes ago on the phone, and there was someone who was worried about their makeup. We won't mention names, but
yeah.
somebody who was worried about their makeup. And then what did you tell them
I
about my
said,
video?
I said, "Did you see Darren last night? His bags had bags." So, yeah.
Nice.
So, but you know what? You can't, it is not every day is easy, right? There's like the other night, I did it from the sofa because I'm like, I cannot walk upstairs to do this video in my cute pink room. And like, that was the day before, I think. And then you did the same thing. You're like, I got to get this done, right?
Hmm.
So, it's helping people, it's helping us. It's one of the, I think, in the way the world is right now, pretty much everything sucks. There's division, and we're out here just sharing stories and bringing people together. And the world needs our voices right now, and I
And
feel
if
like every day there's one person that needs to hear what I have to say. And if I can touch that one person, then I've done my job.
and if we choose to be speakers, presenters, coaches, authors, it's like, why would you not?
Yeah.
Like, if this is what you choose to do. Now, if somebody's not a speaker or not a presenter, and they choose not to do it, like, if you want to, cool, do it anyway. But if
Yeah.
you don't, we get it. But if this is your field, if this is what you
Hmm.
choose, be cool with being imperfect. That's why I was like, I look exhausted, and I'm like, well, perfect. I'm going to talk about it because I really don't want to do it. And
Yeah.
sometimes those are the ones that connect the best
Yeah.
because it's so real and authentic. And I think some people try too hard. And
Yes.
so, Kathy, what would you tell someone who's thinking about the challenge and whether they should take it or not? What would you tell them?
I would say if you're thinking about it, it means that you should be doing it because you have something inside you that you should be sharing with the world. And there's somebody out there that needs to hear your story because, that story to them, it could be changing for their life. So it could be life changing. So if you're already thinking about it, it means you should be doing it. You should just go and do it on live on Facebook. Get out of the stage time. I mean, it's great that
Yeah,
but don't do them live in stage time. You're going to grow and you're going to make those connections on your own page,
yeah, that's the
right?
purpose. That's the
Yeah,
point, is to do it
yeah,
out there. And hey, share it with us as a sidebar. So
yeah,
thank you for saying that. All
yeah.
right, Kathy, I guess you can only bring one person on at a time.
Oh, do you want me
I'm
to
gonna,
go so Amanda can come?
yes. So
Okay.
I'm
How
gonna,
do I go? Kick
I
me
don't
out.
know. All right, not personal.
No, I know. I love you. Let me see if
Okay.
I can get out of here. Maybe I'll just go all the way. I'm gonna just slide you out. I'm
All
gonna
right,
swipe.
get rid
I'm
of
gonna
me.
swipe left and get rid of you. All right.
Oh man, that
Oh,
hurts. Go ahead. You're still there. All right, it's not working. All right, so you're watching us try to do this. Amanda May, don't go away. I don't know how to get rid of Kathy. Continue without guest. Boom. All right, Amanda May, trying it now. Okay, Amanda May, it's getting darker. The sun is literally going down. Maybe I'll put on my little. There we go. Little lighting. Amanda May. Hey, Amanda May Gray.
Hey, how are you?
I'm
Long
good.
time no talk.
Thanks for your patience. I thought you could
Oh
bring
yeah,
on two people. Apparently not. Tim Barnaby's watching. Hey, Tim
that's too
Barnaby.
bad. Hi Tim, how are you?
So
Hi
Amanda May,
Kathy, I'm
what's
glad
been
you
going
were
on for
here.
you with the challenge?
Man, I've really enjoyed just the idea of trying to like figure something out every day as well. And I guess I've taken it a little bit different than some other people, and I've tried to reflect on something that either happened the day before or the day of. So like today, I, had this inspiration while I was driving and, was talking to some people, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wait to do it. So it wasn't perfect. I was in my car, and then I even said something about like, I tell people how to be on camera, but this is not a good example of it, right? But I think people connect with that even more. And just like she said, like it is more important for you to be doing this outside of stage time than inside of stage time.
Absolutely.
So I'm sharing a few of them there, but it's interesting to see who comments, who likes. I had a comment from somebody that I thought didn't like me at all. And I was
What?
like,
Who? Wait.
it
Was it
happens.
a
Darren,
cat
it happens.
lover?
Yeah, actually, yeah, she likes cats and books. So there you are. But yeah, it was like, I didn't think we were friends. I didn't even know we were friends on Facebook, but you know how that happens. But it was nice to see somebody that I don't think is ever paying attention, right? They're paying attention. Think of how many times you scroll by something or stop and watch a little bit of something and don't do a dang thing as far as acknowledging the person that posted it. So that's been really cool to see. And you just know that, who you are inspiring is way beyond what you know, right? Like,
Amen. If you get one comment, chances are 10 people are touched. I was
exactly.
talking to one of my friends, Roxanne Anderson, and she's like, "Oh, I have to tell you, this person said they knew what video number you were on, and I didn't even know the person was following me." So
I don't know what video number I'm on.
I started this, and I'm like, "Wait, what day is it?" Because I started on the
Right.
first just to make it easy.
That was smart of you.
Once in a while, it happens by accident, but so any other quick stories that happened as a result of you doing this? Either someone you connected with or something that you just learned about yourself?
Well, personally, actually, you know this. I don't consider myself a motivational speaker. I'm a very to the point. He's already he's already like mad at me. But I'm a very Bostonian. Like I cut to the chase. I don't mince words. So people often come to me looking for advice just because they know I'm actually going to give them advice. But I feel like I am getting better at something that I felt like I was trying too hard to do in the past, right?
Mm,
Like I would always try so hard to be funny, and I would try to be funny, and then I would always
mm,
try so hard to be motivational, and it wouldn't come out right. And instead, you don't have a choice. You just start talking. You just have to start figuring it out, and it's going to get better and better and better. And I already see it getting better and better. So I love that. It's like
yeah.
its own little course inside itself that forces you to get better at speaking, but also just connecting with people in general.
Well, and you're inspiring by example. You know,
Hmm.
there's a series at my church that I love called "Live a Life Worth Watching."
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a good title.
and oh, I love it, and I've been using it, and it's honestly,
I
it's
still
like what I'm trying to do.
even when I'm doing these videos. Like, I want you guys to do it, but I need to do it too, and I get something from it as well. But how can I try to inspire you if I ain't doing the stuff myself? I can't tell somebody else, record yourself every time if I haven't done it. And I got to tell
Exactly.
you, I don't think I've even shared this. You haven't heard this, I know, because I haven't shared this. But I was in Vancouver, Canada. I was delivering a speech at Toastmasters, a big Toastmasters convention, and I was a keynote guy. And at the end, we had some time, and there was just an open Q&A, and anybody could ask me anything. And this young kid, he was like, I don't know, your age or something, but
I was worried.
he was just kidding.
Your age.
Comedy. There was this young kid, and he just said, "So you're a motivational speaker. What's your dream? What are you working on now?" And it was like, good for you for having the guts to call somebody out. And that was this was years ago, right when I started on the script. And I said, it's kind of funny you should say that, but it's just a great reminder that if we're going to live it and encourage other people to do it, what are you working on now? So that's what.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was trying to keep my script kind of a secret a while ago, and I'm just like, you know what? I didn't want to tell people what the name of it was, and I'm just like, shut up, Darren. If you want to live a life and inspire other by examples, just flip and tell people what you're doing. And it's been amazing, the people who've actually connected me with people in Hollywood and trying to help out one way or another. It's like, oh man, I was being selfish. So
Right. Well, you don't know who is your cheerleaders, and you don't know who can help, and you never know who's in your audience, right?
absolutely.
You never ever know your audience and how much they can help you, they can cheer for you, they might know something. So that also goes along with, like, be careful what you say, because you don't know.
Yeah.
One time I was actually in a webinar with another world champion, and he was like, "Well, when are you going to get another chance to talk to a world champion?" And I was like, well, I mean, I was like, well, there's a couple of them that I'm familiar with, but but it just showed me, like, if nothing else, that's what I learned. Every time you take the stage, every time you start talking, like, it makes a difference whether you realize it or not. So you better get good at it. And guess what? This platform ain't going nowhere. So figure it out.
And so many people, they want to get booked for a speech. It's like, you can turn on your camera and you have an audience.
That's why I started a YouTube channel, right? I think a lot of people know that I'm an actress initially, but that takes forever. So I was like, well, I'll just make my own videos. Like, make your own opportunities.
How would we know you were an actress?
So implausible. I know.
And somebody just put a MLK quote, MLK Day here. And one of his quotes was, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. And if you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. So if you can't get a stage, turn on your camera and teach us something from your life that you learned. So, all right. Hey, Amanda Mae Gray, thanks. Big fan of yours. Big fan
I'm
of
a big fan of
Kathy's.
yours.
Thank you. Oh.
I want to know Kathy now. I'm like, hey, Kathy, where you at?
Yeah,
We'll have to be friends.
Thought we could do 3. Yeah, you guys are.
I know, that would have been cool.
You guys are a lot alike. So, and hey, Steve today. So Amanda Mae Gray, thanks for being a guest, and the first time I've ever brought anyone on.
Ta-da! And look at that. We just did an interview. Ta-da!
All right. Keep doing your videos. The world needs your story. If you're just thinking about the challenge, listen to Amanda Mae. Listen to Kathy. Just do it. All right.
Just do
See
it.
ya.